Today I want to talk about a product we use called Oregon Green Moss. It is a sphagnum moss alternative. Typically we use this product as a basket liner or as a top dressing. And what I have found over the years is that this product works extremely well on Vandaceous orchids as a basket liner. So here are some examples of plants we have potted in the Oregon Green Moss. This is a Darwinara Rainbow Star, which is a Neophonicia hybrid. What I do is I line the basket with Oregon Green Moss, and on the inside I will fill in with either an Orchiata bark mix, straight charcoal, coconut husk has been used as well. This product works better as a liner and not as a solid packed medium from our experience. It is pH neutral, which is interesting. Most sphagnum mosses have a acidic pH to them. This we tested right around 7, which explains why we have plants that have been growing in this moss for over 5 years, in fact some 7 to 8 years now, without needing to be repotted. These examples here have been in this product for about 3 years. This is a Vanda Cerulean alba, again growing in Oregon Green Moss, filled in with primarily Orchiata bark and charcoal. If you look at the root systems, they often will exit the basket but turn around and go back in the basket because they like the moisture level and the pH of the moss. Typically, basket-grown Vandaceous plants send out all their aerial roots and they hang straight down. Whereas when we use Oregon Green Moss, they tend to weave in and out of the pot, and it actually controls the root system a little bit better. Here we have a Dendrobium harveyanum, which is also growing in the Oregon Green Moss with a mixture of medium-sized Orchiata bark and growstone. Again, you can see the root system weaving in and out of the basket. Really none of these roots are wandering off from the basket at all. So again, a great way to contain and control the root system. Another technique I have used with this moss is using it as a surface cover on Vandaceous plants that are in solid pots, solid clay or solid plastic pots. Just using the top ½ inch to 1 inch, having this Oregon Green Moss packed around the top helps encourage surface root systems. Here's a Stanhopea also growing with Oregon Green Moss lined and New Zealand sphagnum moss on the inside. This method actually has been used for several years in California. Originally the first plants I saw were lined with Oregon Green Moss using coconut husk as a potting material in the center. Again, it lasts for several years. You don't have to repot on an annual basis. You basically have to repot when the plant outgrows the basket. This product comes in 2 sizes, 410 cubic inches or 820 cubic inches. It's compressed, so there's a decent amount in it. It's not compressed as tightly as sphagnum moss generally is though. It is dusty, so I would recommend when you unpack it to dunk it in water to make it easier to work with the product. But it's very, very easy to work with, has a nice fragrance to it, and should last you for many years. It is pulled out of the forest, so sometimes there will be little debris, bits and pieces of tree bark inside it once in a while, but generally it's pretty clean, mostly pure Oregon Green Moss.